Your pricing isn't off because the market does not get it. Your pricing is off because your nervous system is in charge. And feelings don't set rates. Let's be very clear from the beginning. This episode is not for people who want reassurance. It's for people who want stability, because money does not respond to anxiety. Money does not respond to hope. Money does not respond to effort. Money responds to containment. And right now, for a lot of you, pricing is not a number. It just isn't. For most of y'all, it is a mood. And the problem with that is moods change, which means your clients don't know who they're dealing with. What's up, y'all? I'm Marquita from Beneficial Bay, and this is Go Deeper, Please, where we push past surface level conversation and information to give you business frameworks wrapped in relationship truths. Because whether you need insight, personally or professionally, how you do one thing is typically how you do everything. We start every single episode off on the surface, and this will be no different. So, on the surface, this looks like a pricing issue. You probably said stuff like, I just need to raise my prices. I think I'm undercharging. People keep saying it's too expensive. I don't want to price people out. Once I feel more comfortable, I'm going to charge more. And from the outside, yeah, that sounds all right? It sounds reasonable. You not greedy. You ain't trying to scam nobody. You not being lazy. You just trying to be fair. Trying to be considerate. You trying to be understanding and read the room, right? Wrong. So you start adjusting. You tweak the number. You soften the language. You add in all these different options and upsells. You create payment plans on the fly. You say stuff like, I'm flexible. Oh, no. We can figure something out. I just want this to feel good for you because we're both doing this. And on the surface, it sounds kind. It sounds thoughtful. It sounds like good business. But what you don't realize just yet is that every single time you do that, you are teaching people something about you. You're teaching them that you're unsure, you're movable, you will carry the discomfort, you will bend first. Most people don't mean to take advantage of that, but they just respond to it because humans follow signals. And right now, the signal that your pricing is sending is that I'm open to negotiation because I'm not fully settled. That is the surface. That is what it looks like. And if we stopped here, we could talk about tactics. But y'all know good and well we ain't stopping here. Come on, baby, let's go deeper, please. Because once we go deeper, you are going to see that this has absolutely nothing to do with numbers. So before we go any further, we got to rewind and take y'all back. Let's remember how we even got here. Because this didn't start with pricing. We started all this off with elimination. Previously on Go Deeper, Please, we have been eliminating confusion. We eliminated over-explaining because talking too much ruins authority. We eliminated hesitation because delay is already an answer. Then we eliminated that pick-me positioning because being liked doesn't mean you're going to be chosen. And now we're eliminating something deeper, that emotional leakage. Because the fastest way to lose trust is to let your feelings negotiate your value. So now we got to go a little bit deeper. First place we're going to go is to, it's not that deep. As somebody who done stood in here, I done been here, and I could tell you it's not that deep, but it is that real. Most Pricing problems are not strategy problems. They are regulation problems. You feel bad charging, nervous quoting, guilty enforcement, awkward holding boundaries, anxious when people hesitate, and you just adjust. You discount. You work with them. You add bonuses. You explain yourself into a whole, not because it makes sense, but because it soothes you. And that's the part that don't nobody want to say. A lot of y'all are not lowering prices to help the people. Let's call a thing a thing. You are lowering prices to calm yourself down. And clients can feel that. If your pricing changes based on how someone reacts, it was never pricing. It was emotional regulation. Period. So let's go deeper, please, because now we got to dive in and talk about what pricing actually is. Pricing is a signal, period. It tells people how regulated you are, how established you feel, how much access costs to be around you, how much negotiation is allowed. Your nervous system is unstable. Your prices start asking questions. Is this okay? Does this work? What were you thinking? We can adjust. That's not collaboration. That's insecurity in a business suit. And here's the hard truth. Clients do not pay to calm you down. They pay to be held. They want to feel contained, clear, certain, safe. Not responsible for your emotions. Imagine going on a date and asking, so what do you think I'm worth? No, honey, that's not attractive. That's not confident. That is not leadership. That is outsourcing authority. And when you do that in business, clients do not step up, they step back. Because unregulated pricing trains clients to manage you. Now let's go a little bit deeper and let's get fully immersed in this. Now I'm going to teach y'all the R.E.S.T framework, R.E.S.T, because this is where we slow down and we install something permanent. Because the people who get paid well are not louder. They are regulated. Grab your notebooks, notes app, pencil and paper. R.E.S.T. The R is for regulated. Your pricing cannot exceed your nervous system. So if you can't say the price calmly, hold silence until after saying it and remain unchanged when someone hesitates. You are not ready for that number. Regulation looks like no rushing to explain, no discount to relieve the tension, no emotional spikes when they pause. Regulated pricing feels boring, but boring is trustworthy. The E is for established. Established does not mean famous. It means decided. You know what it costs, why it costs that, who it's for, and more importantly, who it's not for. You're not experimenting on clients. You already decided. The S is for separate. Separate your worth is not the invoice. So separate yourself from the invoice. And read that again. When clients hesitate, it is not a referendum on you. Separate the self from the service. People who blur that line overperform, overexplain, and undercharge. The T is for trust. Trust is built through consistency. Not charisma, not passion, not urgency. Consistency. Same price, same posture, same boundaries, same calmness. Over time, people learn, oh, she's not flinching. And that's why they pay. The price is not high. Your nervous system just is not trained yet. So now we're going to go deeper because now we have to point of no return. And here's the quiet work I need you to do because you can't go back to who you was. The next time you state your price, do not explain it. Do not justify it. Do not rescue it. Do not negotiate with the silence. Say it, pause, and breathe. Let them respond. That pause is not danger. It's your respect forming. Money flows to what feels stable. Not desperate, not hopeful, not emotional. Stable. And if this episode made you uncomfortable, good. Because regulation is a skill. And skills can be trained. In the next episode, we're going to talk about why discounting makes people feel loyal and it makes them careless. So don't y'all move yet. Stay right here because we're not guessing no more. We're getting paid. Go deeper, please.